So yes, it's another day and finally we're gonna do some more fun stuff to the car. And yes, I'm talking about the side skirts and of course the front splitter. Because of course for me, I got the side skirts from North, so we have to go to North again to pick something up. And the diffuser should be here shortly, which I got from Maxton, so I guess we're gonna see that soon as well. And once again, I don't know why I waited so long to get it. And that's how you know Ireland is so bad, when I have to go to UK every single time to get something. And if you're asking why I don't want to ship it to my address in Ireland, it's because then I'm gonna have to pay like extra duties, which I don't really think there's a point, and more shipping when I can just drive up 40 minutes to North and just pick it up there. And I think there's no need to keep yapping about this car, and let's just go and pick up the side skirts. And of course, my dumbass always goes around rush hour, so I'm always stuck in traffic. I mean, so usually, you know, big package, small product, it's one big line instead of sometimes they cut it in half and you have to like stitch it together. Obviously that's a good sign. It means they're way higher quality. Oh yeah, let's see. So let's actually see how it looks. So I think this smaller angle is meant to be at the edge.
It doesn't seem like it would align.
Because there's no way it goes the other way around, right? Yeah, I don't know.
It does line up, like if you actually do put it in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this.
Yeah.
Because for example, if I hold it like that. I mean, the thing is, you kind of get the point. I think that's it for here. Put that in nicely. Nothing too crazy. Quick little smoke break. Nothing too crazy. So the side skirts are literally just picked up. It's better when the entire car is fitted along the bottom. And I feel like it's gonna complement it really well when we have the Street Pro lip. Because basically it's gonna go all the way around and it's gonna start here. And normally, if you had the normal lip, it would end somewhere like right here.
3 weeks later.
I wonder how inconsistent the weather is for you guys every time you watch. Because sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's sunny, and sometimes it's just cloudy. So you guys are just getting the full Irish weather experience with me. But yes, it has been about 3 weeks, but the front splitter finally arrived. I don't know why the box is so big, like it barely fit in my car. It goes all the way to the boot. And I even had to move up the front seat. So either the splitter is this big or there's just a lot of protection on it because the box is pretty heavy. But it is funny because when I first bought this splitter, I was able to record my suspension video and my history video. So that's how long it took it to come. I think it was like 3.5 weeks, maybe like 3 and a little bit. But in your perspective, can you see how big the box is? There's no way the splitter has to be that big. So let's actually see how good the Maxton splitter was. Because I had two options, the Maxton G20 V5 splitter, or there was this one, Street Racer Pro, which I think it looked way more raw. And I think that's exactly what I'm going for.
A few moments later.
And of course a couple came by and sat like right beside me. And of course me being not good around people, I kind of waited for them to leave, but they never left. So I had to switch spots. So now I'm at some random back road here. So I mean, yeah, let's just continue this because I'll never end up doing this. And quickly unbox this before more cars start coming by. And I do actually see another car coming, so we got some nice Maxton packaging. You do actually have to respect it because it's actually wrapped very nicely. I really don't want to scratch it now, so it comes with some screws, of course. Now, one thing that I didn't really see, but I thought it would be gloss black. So far, it doesn't seem like it's gloss black. It's not a big deal. I can always get it painted if I would really want. It's like very matte black, so hopefully it looks good. So I just want to remove everything so we can see exactly what it looks like. But this seems very sturdy. This is like a full 1 centimeter thick. And it feels like wood. I don't know why this road is so popular. It's like a little kind of estate thing. But there's literally been like 10 cars so far. And I've been here for like 20 minutes, which is kind of crazy. And unfortunately, I have no way of actually putting it on. So I can't really see what it's going to look like. That's probably as close as I can get it. I've known to lift it up. Because it's such a nice matte black, I don't even think there's going to be like a big difference with it. But worst case scenario, I can always paint it. But it does look really, really, really good. So probably tomorrow, we're going to install this splitter and the side skirts. And I guess we're going to have to see how it looks. And this is what it looks like when my car is like at an uneven surface, so the rear literally looks bagged. So you might have seen that I already lowered the car. So now it's time to put on the splitter and the side skirts, but now we have a problem. It settled just a little bit more, and now none of the arms want to go in. So now you're gonna have to kind of have like a booster thing for each of the legs now. So once again, we're gonna try it, give a little bit of a lift. Oh fuck. So maybe not. Okay, so another thing, just remove the little extension, and now we can go into the car, no problem. So we got this jack and this wood so we can hold up the splitter to see exactly where it lines up, and so far it's looking really good. It's literally coming to all the edges and this one as well, so it's nicely lined up. The only slight problem is gonna be trying to screw it in from all these little holes, because we're gonna have to get behind it and, you know, screw on the caps, or we're gonna have to figure something out. So right now, let's just get a drill it in all these little holes that we have to, and then let's go from there. So we just put these temporary screws for now, just so we can mark out exactly where the spoiler goes, and now we can just unscrew it and then actually prepare the actual screws. Okay, so instead of the screws coming in from the top, because right here at the bottom, there's like plastic blocking it in the middle. So we're literally just gonna put the screw from the top, and then we're gonna put the nut from the bottom. Once we have the nut all at the top, we're just gonna cut the rest of the screw so it's not really seen from the bottom, because otherwise there's really no way of us putting the screw from the top, because it's really just blocking it all across the top middle. So far it's looking like this. Just make sure, because these two front ones need to have the longer screws, because there's two different types of screws. So make sure, otherwise you're not gonna be able to screw in the splitter. So we'll just lift up the splitter to be next to the car, and then we'll just kind of aim all these screws with all the holes, and then we'll see exactly how it fits onto it. So we ended up using some of our own nuts, because the old ones are really small. They just didn't want to hold when we're screwing it in, and these ones, they were a little bit wider, meaning that we can actually screw them on freely, and then it will actually like take it from the top. But yeah, it came out really nice. Obviously with the screws coming from the top, now the nuts are from the bottom, but even if you did it the normal way, the normal screw would still be sticking out. We just got an angle grinder, and we'll literally just cut down all the excess screws just so you can't see it. So this is all finally done. It's actually looking really good. I can't wait to get the car down on the ground so we can see the final result. But for now, let's just go and install the side skirts. Let's just see how everything looks together. I just wonder once again, because this is kind of like a matte black. Everything else is gloss black. But I do think it's going to come out good either way. So I quickly got some warm water and a towel, and I just cleaned where the side skirts are meant to go. And then I just used some brake cleaner just to get all the grease off. So now we can get one of the door sills, and hopefully it's going to be way easier than the front splitter. So for the adhesive that came with the side skirts, it actually ran out like at the middle of the second one. So I had to quickly go home and get another roll. So we can just get the side skirts, line them up, and then we're going to put it on with the adhesive first. And then after, we're going to be looking at where we actually need to put the holes to screw it in. So literally only the edge is holding for me, nothing else wants to hold. So we're literally just gonna go to the bottom, screw in all these holes, and hopefully that's all we need, because they did give it adhesive with the side skirts like we needed to use it, but we're just gonna use the screws and hope for the best. If not, we'll just have to re-add the adhesive. So we literally just put on one of the side skirts, and it's looking good all the way out. But when you go to here, you can kind of see that it's aiming upwards. I'm not sure why. So we're literally going to grab the other one, install that one. We're going to start from this side instead of that side to make sure that this is straight, and see if this is actually something that we can fix, or it's just how it's meant to look. So I think both the splitter and the side skirts are finally done. The splitter I really like. It came out so good. I can't wait for the car to be on the ground. For the side skirts, we had to improvise a little bit. For example, here at the very end, it was wobbling, so we had to put an extra screw here. So, you know, if I ever take it off, unfortunately, there's going to be a screw somewhere at the side. Everything else was pretty nice. It does hold quite a bit. To be fair, you don't even need the adhesive, even though you get it in a box, but you don't really need to if you screw it in properly. So everything here looks very good. On the other side, we started from the edge and worked our way here. And that basically made it that this side was like lopsided. We did finish it, so there is a screw hole here, unfortunately. But it's fine, it looks really good now. As you can see here, there's an extra screw hole. Same with some of these. But you know, it is what it is. At least it came out nicely in the end. But I'm really proud of this splitter. It is something new. Everyone has a G20. I've not seen anyone who has this splitter yet. And the very last thing we want to do is paint all these screws to black. So if anything, you're gonna be like with eye level in it, it's gonna be black. So the screws are just not gonna stand out and look weird. So we do have the spray paint right here. We have this little cardboard cut out just so we don't overspray anyway. And we're just gonna basically put them on the screws and hopefully it just turns out nice. You can see there's like a tiny overspray. You won't really see it when it's dried up and especially in the sunlight. And now you can see the before and after. Literally, you would not even know there's the screws there, especially when you go further back. And then because why not, we'll do one more, the one that's on the side. So literally the one right here at the edge. And this is the final result. You can't lie, this came out so much better than expected. Even look at the side skirts. Because everyone does the G20s, they have the ones that start from the edge, but they finish around like right here. For some reason, that's the most popular for the G20s. That's why I just did not want to do it. Same with the front splitter. Everyone gets the normal M Sport or they get the cheap Chinese stuff. But you can't lie, this splitter is actually beautiful. So we finally have the front splitter and the side skirts installed, and I can't lie, it turned out way better than expected. To be honest, at the start, I didn't know exactly how the front lip was gonna turn out, just because it was matte black, and it didn't kind of follow the body lines like the other ones. But it does actually look really, really good. And with the side skirts, I might have messed something up, because I'm pretty sure it did only fit this way, but the cutout is at the wrong side. If you know with the BMW signature wings, when you open your door, it's meant to like display it. There's a little LED here that shines the wings. It shines onto the side skirts instead of the ground, obviously. So I'm pretty sure somehow I did mess it up, but I'm pretty sure it didn't work when you put it on the other way around. So worst case scenario, we could fix it if we really want, but I don't know if we're gonna need like new screws. So let's actually see the full before and after for this car.